Alrighty, friends. All right, so today I actually got this yesterday, but I was busy and didn't have time to do a video, so I got my second holiday order from Scentsy because they launched those new warmers, the Christmas favorites or whatever. I'm a little salty because I missed the tree for the back of the truck. I have the black truck. I wanted that little topper. You know, that's part of the problem again when Scentsy does launches during the day when you're working. It's hard when you think something isn't going to sell out or you go in to get it and it's already gone. I mean, that was sold out, I think, really quickly. I did order 2 of the bricks, so we're going to go through those first. Spoiler alert, I have warmed them, or I am warming them now. So let's start with maraschino sugar cookie. So this is maraschino and cherry and cookie. So it came broken, so I was like, I'm gonna warm it then, why not? So with this, I get more cherry than I'm smelling bakery. So what I might do with this one is add some of my own bakery to it. So I do have the almond croissant. I might try adding that to this just to get a little bit more bakery. Now I did the 2 cubes in this studio space and with the door shut when I was working yesterday. And I enjoy it. It's just, and I had it going for 4 hours, I think. And then I turned it on when my order came, or I put it in my warmer so when my order came. And then I worked for 4 hours and then I came back upstairs in the evening and did some work and I had left it on because, you know, sometimes as the scent warms, it kind of changes. And so I still got the same vibe. Like, it's good. It's just not like, I was hoping for more of the bakery piece of that cookie, maybe a little crunchiness. I'm not getting it. We'll see what happens. I will warm it downstairs and kind of go from there. I'm happy that I have a brick. I don't know how I feel after that. It honestly reminded me a little bit of apple cherry strudel, but I think that has more bakery. This lasts a little longer. So again, not a bad review, just saying it's not exactly what I was hoping for. This one, so I watched Patricia Gates' Nose to Toes, it used to be, right? And she was saying, like comparing this, if you think about a vendor aspect, this reminds her of Palo Santo. Not Scentsy's Palo, but vendor Palo. And I would agree. It's Palo, it's woodsy. You get a little bit of like a nuttiness to this. So I did 3 in my open concept, put it in yesterday. It's still going. I would say it's still medium at 24 hours. I'm enjoying it. And I commend Scentsy for trying something that's different for them, but something I'm very used to with, obviously, vendor. I think I'll be happy with this. What I might do is add these like to my quarterly, and so I can have it if I, change my mind. Or maybe I'll just go buy it one more brick of each, and then I'll have enough that will last me quite a long time. I didn't get the other bricks. I think I'm going to add those to a club order just so I can try them and experience them. So sometimes on Instagram, if you're not following me, it's the same name, Charity Rose. Then I do little sharing tidbits in my stories so you can see that what I'm warming. And I'm also warming the Disney 50th anniversary iridescent that they have in the hotels. And I'm actually enjoying that one, which I know is crazy, right? Okay, so I did close out a party. So this is from a party order. I got more of maple rum cake in I got 3 pods. I should have just got the 6. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I enjoy this. I love that wax. Caramel apple craze. Just a yummy, yummy caramel scent. Oh, so good. So I have the Scentsy plug-in that changes color, and I put that in my van. I turn it on as soon as I get in my van. At night, I turn the colors on when I'm going to pick up my son from work. I really enjoy having that. I've just found that's how I get the best performance. I think it's very well worth the investment. You can get the smaller Scentsy Go ones, like it's flat, you plug it in. You can set it in your cup holder or on your dash. I don't know how well it would stick. But I have tried that too, but I use that at work with my computer sometimes instead. So I just like the plug-in one that changes color, wild for fall. This is orange and tree, and this is going to be so good in my van when I'm driving and doing Christmas shopping. So I look forward to using that one. So I've found that I've used pods more in my van for that purpose. Okay, I got a random because I had some rewards, and let me just take a moment and say, if you've ordered from me, I want to say thank you so much. I've been emailing customers because, you know, I see when orders come through, and just to touch base, and I just have met the sweetest people. Lindsay, I've talked with her, and it's just so nice to find out, like, hey, how did you find me? Because I have friends in California, so I just never know, like, if they've shared my group on, you know, Facebook, or how I connect with people. So I appreciate if you've responded to my email, and I'm working on responding through the rest of them. I'm trying to be more, you know, like, interactive, engaging with people, because I really do enjoy finding those relationships, and I want to thank you for ordering if you have. I truly appreciate you. All right, and then I didn't have this. How crazy is it? Caramel Apple Craze, the room spray. I just was like, how do I not have this? So I thought, yes, I needed to add that to my collection because I absolutely enjoy that one. All right, and then I was out of my beloved Scentsy whiffs, the washer whiffs. So this is a fragrance booster. I have the bundle of them, but I tend to run out of these the quickest. My son loves to use these. He is obsessed with the scent booster. So I think he's going a little crazy, and I have had a talk, but I'm like, dude, you don't need to add so much. Like, it works with 1 or 2 little scoops. I really enjoy this. I do use the soap and the Scentsy Soft. So I do use the whole system plus. At first I wasn't really sure, but I've just found that, like, when my kids have their clothes on and I can really smell them, and I'm like, oh, you do smell good. I can smell it. So I do generally go between Palm Beach, Breeze, and I love this now for this fall, winter kind of vibe. So I'm really enjoying that. So I love that. This is a big box. I'd pick it up, but it's just big, and because I have 2 warmers in it, so I will show you those as well. So I got 1 6-pack. So I didn't get the brick of Icicle and Evergreen. I got 2 more. I have one. I know this is Natalie's favorite, so I look forward to warming this more. So I just wanted to add a few more to my collection. Now, I added 2 of Graham Cracker Crunch. Maybe I could use this with the cherry. No, it's got, like, peanut butter. Never mind. So I've warmed this, but I have to say that I did 2 bars of my open concept downstairs this week, and it was very light. So do you find this is really light? I thought it was a little stronger last time I warmed it. I mean, I would say medium light, but it didn't really last long, and I did take it out after probably 8 hours because I was kind of like, what's in my warmers again? I can't really smell it, which is okay. I mean, wax can be like that as long as you enjoy the scent overall. So I do enjoy the scent, but I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to club that. Like, if I could turn back time, I would add Almond Croissant versus that one, because this isn't lasting long enough, and it's not a heavy hitter in my open concept. Now, one that is, so I told you how much I love maple rum cake. This is the other one that I love. Well, it wouldn't be a video unless I drop something, right? I don't think I'm going to edit this video today. Okay, so warm pumpkin drizzle. This performs well. It's so strong. I love when I'm sitting there and you just take a nice deep breath and you're like, oh, that's what's in my warmers. It's so good. This is just that scent. And it's pumpkin. It's creaminess. I don't know the scent notes because Scentsy doesn't put them on here. This is really, really, really good. I think, is there a little maple in this too? I can't remember. I just thoroughly enjoyed this. This is November. Is this October's? Yeah, this is October scent of the month. Because November's is that new green one, the tree one. This will go in my club. I have 2 left, and I was like, it was this morning when I was picking out wax, I was like, oh, I'm going to put this in. And then I put in, no, I still have, so I was going to change my wax, but I turned back on the caramel chestnut because I was like, no, I'm going to give it another day and just see how it warms down. Because like I said, sometimes after like so much time, scents can just kind of develop and change. So this is ready to go. So I had to make sure I had 2 more because I was out after the 2 that I have. I'll probably put in tonight. We're going to do pictures tonight. Well, so you guys, I've shared with this before I get into my warmers. I've shared that I do photography on the side. I've like, this is why we built this space up here. Was I used to do tons and tons of photography and newborn photography and all this kind of stuff. I went to conferences, all that kind of stuff. But like as my kids like changed, I obviously got out of it less, because when they're newborns and babies and toddlers, like I have backdrops and I have balloons and I have all this stuff. Okay, so much like props. So I don't do it as much. I have a very, very nice camera, let me tell you. And so we're going to do their pictures. I don't know, because my sister was going to come and then take pictures of us together. She's not feeling 100%. She was out seeing our stepsister in Pennsylvania, and it sounds like she got sick. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. So I don't know. So we'll see. I'll ask her and see if she can. But if not, I'm going to try to merge, like do one of my husband on one side, and then I'll go in and have him take a picture. We'll see. Otherwise, I am going to have a friend do Christmas pictures with us. But for right now, I just for sure wanted to get the kids. I generally take their photos instead of doing the school photos, because I just thoroughly enjoy getting their personality and developing. And my son is a junior, and I'll be doing his senior pictures this summer and fall, and I'm gonna buy a new lens. I'm so excited. So anyway, long story, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not wearing this though, because we're doing reds, navy, gray, and I think those are the colors that we're doing. But I was like, I gotta wear Christmassy kind of colors, right, when I'm gonna do a Christmas warmer haul. So the first one I got is the holiday lights. Now I know I was talking to some people and they do not like this one, and I was kind of like, you know what though, I have so many beautiful warmers, and this is gorgeous to me. I love the old Christmas lights. Just remind me of my grandparents going to their house for Christmas. So I was like, you know what? And I love red, right? So everyone likes something different, and that's why Scentsy makes so many warmers. You know, like not everybody's going to love the same warmer. And I'm like, don't let people persuade you if you love something and they don't. Who cares? That's their opinion. And I just love red, and this was a favorite, and I remember seeing this. My friend had this. I'm going to say it again like a broken record. This is so much prettier in person. Oh my gosh. And again, like I said, you know, I grew up in a really tough home. You know, we didn't have Christmas presents a lot of years. I mean, and it's not like I'm saying that because boo-hoo, poor me. No, it's okay. Like, I have had a lot of therapy to work on accepting my childhood, and it has truly helped me. My parents were addicts, and you're not going to get the same childhood that you were hoping for when you have parents who can't really function themselves and because of their issues. And that sadly, neither one got help or went to therapy, and they're not very functional people or safe to be around. So I remember my grandparents, like my grandpa was like my dad, because you know my dad was not a great dad. And so I remember going to my grandparents' house, and they had their fake tree and then all the lights on it, and that was my favorite memories. And I always had a camera in my hand, and I was a little photographer in my family, even from like the age of 7. I think my grandparents are the ones who bought my first camera, and then from that moment on, I've never had a camera not in my hand at a family event. And my grandparents, the best. My grandma's, she's kind of a little mean as she's gotten older. She's like 93. She's sweet, but she's real feisty right now. But my grandpa died when I was 15, and he was my dad, and that was traumatic, let me tell you. But those were literally the best memories. And then as the family, we got bigger and bigger and bigger. We we weren't able to always get together at the same time, and then we ended up going to my uncle's house. Okay, this is not going to plug into this outlet, but guess what? It'll plug in up there. So I just had the best memories as a child with my grandparents. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let someone else's opinion of something sway me. Why? And I'll be honest, I'm going to go back and buy another one because of where I'm going to put this. Again, this is a 25 watt. If I didn't say that, I'm sorry. I'm going to turn my ring light off here. Hang on. Okay. And I will insert a little video here, but this, let me just say, this is way prettier in person. I'm going to buy the mini one too, I think. My kids are going to love this. And I actually bought the old-fashioned lights for my tree because It just reminds me of my grandparents. So I have I have lots of Christmas trees. Oh, it's gonna illuminate on my face. Ooh. I actually have a lot of trees in my house. I just seriously, do you understand why I edit my videos now? Yeah, well you should. Cause I'll drop something. But we have several trees at my house because of the kids, and I'll share more with that when I do my haul or my like tour. Okay, I just turned my light on a little bit. So the next one I got was the Night Divine. Now, if you saw my first holiday Scentsy haul, I got the smaller one because this was $70, and I was like, oh, it's kind of a lot, you know. And I'm like, I don't know, and then I was like, I just need to get it because it's totally my vibe. And I was thinking about my mantle. I do like Mary and Jesus and Joseph. We have this beautiful picture on my mantle. And I was like, you need this because it goes with what you have. And so I'm like, I'm just going to add it to my order because it's gorgeous and I need it. So I'm going to unplug the other one. I think my friend is here. One of our dogs is a guardian dog, so she uses him for breeding. So she's here to use him today. So I'm guessing she's here. I might have to go. Okay, so it's got the sand and all that stuff on there. Okay, so this feels like it's ceramic, but it is an element, okay? So there's a light, but it is an element. So you're gonna have the dish. Oops, I don't want to break it. I'm gonna turn the light down again. But there's Mary and Joseph and Jesus. So again, since I have the mini and this will go on my fireplace, I just thought, you know what, just get it. This is gonna be gorgeous at night and I'm thoroughly going to enjoy this. I love Christmas. I didn't say that enough times. Okay, so that's my haul. I closed a party. Again, thank you so much if you ordered. I'll put my link in the description. And I just want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye. Bye.